Yes, our grass needs help. Well, it's a Monday morning, and I'm coming out to check on the chickens. I have a new system. Here it is. And in this system, I'm able to have the light come on automatically. You see how it's on in there? And it means that now I just have it come on at 6:30 in the morning, and I don't have to rush out here. Good morning. How are you doing? And they just sort of hang out and jump down and eat. You ready? Hey. Hi, Miss Cloud. How are you? I know. I don't know why you're so frantic. Oh. Okay, go on through. All right, it's hooked. It's Cloud. It takes her a minute or two to get down. Yeah. See how neat that is? I don't have to come out here as early. All right, so I'm coming back in here to eat. So here's the lamp. That's usually, or in the past, has been a heat lamp. Yeah. And there's their wet chicken feed and their chicken poo. Mm-hmm. And I know where everybody was sitting last night, so I can tell you whose poo's who if you really want to know. You probably don't want to know. Do you want to know? What do you think of that, Phoenix? You know, these two chickens are the exact same breed, the Barred Plymouth Rock, but they sound completely different from each other. Yeah, she has this sweet little bah, 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 and then Miss Cloud has her talk that she is. It's very distinctive of her. Yeah, that's hers. But Miss Cloud, I could tell it's her from far away. I like to scrape up their poo into a pile just over here in the morning. And I do that so they're not walking all over it and spreading it more. Yeah, we're not coming out. I know you're thinking about it, aren't you? She's like, well, yeah, you have the door open. Here, there you go. Chirp, chirp. They do like wet chicken feed. This is not fermented. I haven't done that in a while. I may do it again at some point, but honestly, just getting it wet and letting it sit for a couple of minutes puffs it up to twice of its size anyway. So if you're doing it just to have, the chicken feed last longer, you don't need to ferment it for 3 days. If, however, you're trying to get all of the, nutritional benefits out of fermented feed, this isn't going to do it. You know what I'm saying? Because I put it in there, and a couple minutes later, I give it to the chickens, and they eat it. Hear that? That's Miss Cloud's distinctive sound. Isn't it? And there's Trinity. They love this feed when it's dry as well. These are pellets, and it's called Hardy Hen. Come on. There she is. Yeah, this is leftover spaghetti squash, and they're actually eating it this time. This is still the spaghetti squash from the store. They're like, the store makes better spaghetti squash than you, Jira. But they do like it. Look at them. Look at her. She's just like devouring it. They love the seeds, And then later on, like a few hours later, they're like, okay, great. There's no seeds. I guess I will go ahead and, eat the rest of it. What are you guys eating? You're just eating bits of straw and leftover grass? Is that what you're doing? Well, you got a little something hanging from your face. Goof. Look at this. I'm going to cut that off, that whole stem, and they are ready. Oh yeah, some of the other stuff's not doing great. This looks okay, but it should be a lot bigger. And I have some jalapenos here that are still ripening, and I need to take a bunch of these in. They're starting, I'm leaving them out too long. See how they're starting to turn into raisins? Tomato raisins. Yeah. And these I'm going to give to the chickens. And then my spaghetti squash, I think that's done. I'll be able to give that to them pretty soon. Then I got these guys. That looks pretty good. But I got these very late in the year, so I'm probably only going to get one pepper entirely. Just one pepper. So I didn't do super great, but, it's okay, I guess. Whatever.
I've learned over the past year that keeping it simple is the best way to go. They love kale. They love dandelions. They also love it when you give them a clump of grass. Like I dug that grass out of the yard to plant a tree. And look at them. Like, this is the best thing ever. Even though when they're out in the yard, they can do that. It's when it's in their run, they're so happy. So here's the bowl of wet chicken feed. It's literally more than double the amount that I put in there.
So what are you ladies doing? Are you looking at something? Listening to something? What's happening?
We're getting ready for bed. They're going to start getting up on those perches and, of course, start to argue. Who gets to sit where, how close they get to sit to each other. Do they face the north or the south? Yeah. What's really funny is I usually put their fermented feed in here or just their wet feed in here along with the dry. And they know it's here all morning. And then they'll spend the day in the kennel part and not come in here and eat. So then I'll come outside and let them out for a while. And that's when all of a sudden they realize, oh, I get to eat. Someone caught a moth. So I have this light come on at 6:30 in the morning. And the first light is probably about 6:40 right now. And then sunrise is closer to 7. Oh, here comes some Canadian geese. Here they go. Their daily migration. Yes. So, I've read that chickens need 14 hours of daylight to lay eggs. But I also know that they will lay eggs regardless of that. But while they are sleeping out here, I'm going to have the light come on at 6:30 in the morning. And then at night, I have it on right now, but it's not on a timer. It's just because I'm out here. And I'm turning it on 30 minutes before I know they'll get up on their perches. I really like having it. And I really like having the remote that allows me to do it. Again, here it is. So there's 7 minutes remaining on this countdown. See, it says my countdown. And I have that set at 30 minutes, and I can change it just on the fly. And then in the morning, it's 6:30 to 7:30. And then just have my countdown. I don't use the pre-programmed ones because those are too long and just not for chickens, I guess that would be for someone who wanted a light to come on for some other reason. What are you doing? Oh, there she goes. The way the perches are in here, so far, no one has been able to poo in the feeder or the bowl of water. Now they're all going to get up on these perches and they're going to go back and forth, and Miss Cloud is going to beat the heck out of all of them. So there's Miss Cloud over on that perch all by herself. And one of these three, at least one of them, is probably going to jump over there. And then she's going to tell them to leave, to get off the perch. Oh, there goes Parkour Chick. And she's going to start picking on her.
The lighting is getting bad. Yeah, I could try turning on the flash, but then you'll see everything flying through the air. Let's give it a shot. Here it is with the flash. You see what I'm saying? All of the dust is seen with the flash. Phoenix, why did you get down? Because you want to get over there and get beat up. Yeah, see, there goes Miss Cloud beating up on PK. Now Phoenix is going over there, and she'll get beat up by everybody. But sometimes Miss Cloud just gives her a quick peck. Typically doesn't bother her too much. Oh, she's already sitting. She's already perching. Okay. If you stay over here, that would be perfect. Are you starting to molt? At some point, they're going to start molting. And I don't know when. But she's already got quite a bit of a gap right there. What is that? Is that just your skin? All right, well, here they are. And I have that fan, you see right there? It's blowing because it's supposed to be pretty hot right now, but I think I'm going to go turn it off because by the morning time when they get up, it'll be 60 degrees, and they won't really need that fan. So I think I'm going to go turn it off. Say goodnight. That's an interesting place to do a dirt bath. If I didn't know any better, I'd think you're trying to get out. All the other ladies are out. But she's just going to stay in here and finish up, I guess. I've never seen them do a dirt bath in this spot. It's not the best place, is it? Let's see, where are the others? This is one of the first places that they go to when I let them out. There are probably little bugs I can't see. Lots of spiders in this area too. I cut this down. It was way up here, which made it difficult for me to work on things. I had to undo it in order to get in. And now the grapes won't actually attach to this. Are you finding anything? Michael's going to mow tomorrow, so I'm going to be adding grass in here again. That's why most of this compost pile is in this wheelbarrow. Waiting for me to add grass and probably some more straw. The compost is going pretty well. This is the newest, and then there's the second and the third pile. Now, this area over here was a pile, but I've used the dirt so much in the rest of the yard that now it's just, a place where I've planted some peppers, which have done nothing. Yeah, I know. Yeah. Ow!
You little turkey, that hurt. Quit. Yeah, I got your tail. I got your tail. What? What, Miss Cloud? What do you see? What? What do you see? You know, they're warning me, and they warned me before about some wasps, and I didn't listen, and I got stung. So now when they do that warning sound, I perk up. I'm like, what? We had a kestrel come down, and I didn't get him, but thought about it. So now I'm like, what? What do you see? What do you see? Phoenix, are you going to come out? Hey, are you just going to stay in there? Everybody's out playing. Don't you want to come play? No, I'm busy. Trying to do a dirt bath in this spot. What's really nice is they do a really great job of loosening up the dirt and turning it from this hard yuck to a nice powder.